Hey guys and gals, I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy. Welcome back to the collector's table.
Welcome back.
Today at the collector's table, we're going back to the 80s with Stranger Things. I am a huge Stranger Things fan, absolutely huge. I've got so many figures, characters, vinyl, and action figures. I've got them all, and I've got lots of stuff to go over on the channel. Lots of stuff I have gone over on the channel for Stranger Things and to show my love for Stranger Things. And this last season, season 4, was absolutely amazing. As you can see on my table right here, you can see who we have. We have one of the newest and awesome characters that was introduced in season 4. It's Mr. Eddie.
Studies have linked violent behavior to the game.
And even
Murder.
And this is Stranger Things season 4, the Netflix figure Eddie by Bandai unboxing. And I can't wait to get this figure out of the box. I have had him since he was delivered to me right after he was fresh off the presses. Got in on a pre-order on him, and man, the pre-orders went really quick. I believe you can still get some out there now because I believe they ran some more. They made some more. It was a really popular figure. And there's some other figures of Eddie too. I've got some of them. We're going to go over those as well. I've got tons of other Stranger Things figures to go over, and man, I can't wait to get this Eddie out of the box. So let's go ahead and review the box art here. We got that black of that Stranger Things there, that black on red, just an amazing color scheme. Really just makes you think of horror.
You have lost.
I am a certified card-carrying horror nut, horror fan. I have a lot of horror figures, horror collectibles, horror masks, horror movies, horror everything in my collection. And this is just going to be another one that I'm going to chalk up to my Stranger Things collection and my horror collection. So we just see the Stranger Things logo all over this thing, and that black and darkness on Stranger Things on this thing. So we do see that black and red and the Stranger Things logo on here. This is called the Void series right here. So I really like that. So there are other figures in this collection. This is actually geared towards the more adult collector, the person who wants to have this and really, kind of cherish this thing as a collectible figure. This is something you could certainly mess around with if you want to, but you don't want to tear these things up. They cost a little bit of money. So we have all that black and red there. We have the Stranger Things 4 logo and the Void series logo, but on the back is where you get the cool stuff. Besides seeing Eddie there on front, you get to see the picture of Eddie on the back there. Let's go ahead and get this Eddie figure out of the box. All right, there is that Eddie figure. He looks totally awesome. Bandai did an amazing job with the face sculpt there and the artistry on that head sculpt. Really amazing. Now look at the head sculpt there. It looks really cool. It's the only one we get, and it's really nice. Captures that look of Eddie really cool. Then you look at all that waviness of the hair here. That is slightly movable, but not. It's harder, but soft plastic. It's got some points of softness, but you definitely don't want to mess with that too much. It comes very well protected in the packaging, just to let you know. So we're just going to go ahead and really quickly do the articulation on this figure before we look over this awesome Eddie figure here. It's got the articulation at the head there. It's got some really nice articulation at the shoulders and stuff. I do have other Bandai Stranger Things figures to go over, and other Bandai figures, tons that have lots of cool articulation. This is certainly one of those. Of course, at the wrist, we only get one set of hands. No accessories other than what's on Eddie here. Got those nice moving shoulders there. He also does some of that ab crunch movement, which is really awesome. Eddie does a lot of movement in this figure. He plays the guitar.
Sorry I'm late, sweetheart. You're beautiful.
So he's got to have some movement there, and he also runs and rides a bike. Has to be running away from all of those devilish fiends there in that film. He's got the ab crunch movement. He's got the swivel movement at the waist. He's got some upper hip movement. He's got these cool, really awesomely hidden, crazy joints there at the knee that Bandai has. Those are really cool. They look like a big ball there that when you move it up there, it completely conceals and hides that knee right there, that knee joint. I absolutely love that. That's really cool right there. Moved down there to these awesome sneakers and you see tons of movement, side to side, front and back, and everything. There is actually toe movement there. Look at that toe. It moves up and down. For a lot of stances you can do with this Eddie figure here.
I'm gonna walk that stage, against dead in the eye. I'm gonna flip in the bird.
Okay, so we went over the articulation there. He's got to be able to move. We went over that head sculpt, that awesomely painted, awesomely sculpted head sculpt. And then now let's look at the attire. That totally awesome heavy metal rock god attire there as we turn him around there. Let's go ahead and look here on the back. We see the Hellfire logo on the back of his denim vest there. We see a la the boss, Bruce Springsteen, a handkerchief hanging out of his back pocket. Also on this character, we also see that he has that wallet connected to the chain, connected to the belt loop, where he has a belt with a nice, cool belt buckle on it. That's really cool. Great detail there. Really love all that stuff. He's got the black on, blue on white. We love that. Black on the long sleeves, black on the pants. We got a black undershirt underneath this vest. We got the black surrounding the Hellfire Club logo. Man, you know, we open up this loosely plasticed, if that's a word, vest here to see he's got that undershirt there that has the Hellfire Club logo on there too.
Sorry.
What an amazing, cool logo. Love that stuff. Just a really cool figure here. And we get down, we see those white, high-top sneakers there. Really, really nice detail on this figure. I believe Bandai did an amazing job on this thing. And, the head sculpt is what got me to get this. And I could see the Hellfire Club logo on it really clearly. And now, after I got it, I'm so happy that I got it because there's a lot of detail on this. It not only reminds me of Stranger Things, but also reminds me of just, that 80s rocker look, from the 80s there. I mean, this reminds me of a lot of different bands, including the aforementioned Metallica from the film, where he plays an awesome solo on the trailer.
This is for you.
Just absolutely amazing artwork and detail work on this figure by Bandai. I can't praise this enough, and especially at the price point that I got it, wasn't. I don't think I even paid $20 for this thing. But it is a heavy-duty figure. He stands up very nicely on this stand right there. He really does have a nice center of balance. I love that very much. And he just is really cool. And he will make an awesome addition to your Stranger Things collectibles display case. But if you're not a Stranger Things fan, but you just kind of like the show, and you saw this dude all over social media after he started doing his thing on Stranger Things 4, and you just like Eddie, dude, this is awesome for your Eddie collection. All right, really, really cool. Look for other Eddie figures out there too, because there's some with like the guitar. But man, yeah, he looks awesome. That is Eddie from Stranger Things Season 4, the Bandai figure, teaming up with Netflix to make these crazy, awesome, cool figures. That is Eddie, and Eddie is just ready to rock. He's ready to rock and roll. I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy. This has been the Bandai unboxing of Mr. Eddie from Stranger Things 4. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for everything you do to make my channel the success that it is. Before you leave, hit that like button for me if you would. Hit that subscribe button because I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss out on future Stranger Things unboxings. Netflix unboxings. Yes, Netflix has a lot of little figures and things that they make of their own. And Bandai unboxings and videos. I look forward to getting back to the collector's table real soon to unbox something awesome, something cool, something old, or something new. I hear some of those devilish fiends off in the distance, up in the air, up in the sky. Eddie's got to go grab his guitar. He has got to lure them away from his buddies so they can complete their mission. As we let Eddie go, I want to let you know that I will see you again back at the collector's table real soon.